What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today is the day we take the Ford Taurus over to paint. The thing did so good on its way back from IAA, where we purchased it for a $700 winning bid. Probably have about $1,000, 900 and some dollars, maybe right at $1,000 into the 96 Taurus. I think it deserves a paint job. So, boy, I got to move some cars out of here today, guys. Like, no joke. This place is looking ridiculous. I'm going to get a lot of these cars down to AR headquarters. I'm going to get all the writing off the windows real quick. But, man, the paint is just, that's real bad. It looks awful, especially on the roof, guys. Now, I don't know exactly what's going to be involved with painting this car, because it has this roof rack and all of this. I guess all of this stuff's gonna have to come off. I think it's actually riveted. I don't know, maybe they can tape it. There's definitely gonna be a lot of prep work involved on this one, guys. Is it worth it? I don't know. To each their own, I say. To me, the car just looks, the car looks awful, and it runs and drives so well. I think really, if you want any chance of selling it for any kind of decent money, and I'm hoping we might be able to make a profit on this one, we're gonna have to put a paint job on it. It's just the way it's gonna have to be. This thing is, it looks like it's just sat out in the sun and baked its entire life. Let me get this writing off of it. We'll throw a dealer tag on it. We'll take her down to Maaco. Let's see what she looks like when they're done with it. All right, guys, now it's time to find out if she's gonna start. I got all the writing off of it. And we haven't tried starting her today, but I'm pretty sure she'll fire right up. Let's see, here we go. There we go. Ooh, it is hot. Golly. She runs well, guys. She really does. I'm gonna turn it max AC. Get the air conditioner going in this bad boy. Wonder why the radio doesn't work. That's something I'm gonna have to look into. I guess if we can't fix it, we can't fix it. But someone can always put their own radio in it, I guess. All right. Oh, there's that air conditioner right there. Right there she is. I was gonna have to try to glue this back down. That's a necessity too. We'll get it done, guys. We will. I think this is a good car. I think it's going to be a great car for somebody. I want to make sure the doors are unlocked. I want to make sure that it's as good as it can look reasonably, you know, within reason. Obviously, you can't spend a fortune on something like this. This is not a high dollar car. I think on a good day, you know, we might be able to pull $2,500 out of it. So let's get down to Maaco. Let's see how much they say it's going to take to put a fresh paint job on this car. All right, guys, we got the kids loaded up in the rear-facing seats. What do you guys think of the rear-facing seats?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you like it?
Yep.
Yeah, I used to love these things when I was a kid, man. I always wanted one. Now, well, it's just not as cool anymore. All right, the kids approve. Only one thing left to do. Oh, how does it feel back there, guys? The air conditioning good?
Yes.
All right, boys. Let's get this boat. I was gonna say boat. It ain't a boat. Let's get this car on the road. There we go. Clean that up a little bit. Let's see what Paul thinks it's gonna cost to make this car look good again. Well, guys, this is our first time on the interstate in the Ford Taurus, and we're cruising at 65 miles an hour. Just over 2,000 RPM, about 2,250 RPM. She's doing great. It rides well, it handles well, it stops well.
Use the left 2 lanes to take exit 119A on the left onto Shields Boulevard.
I think my biggest issue with this car, though, is it's clunky and rattly. You know what I mean? Lots of rattling noises going on in this car. It's your typical 90s plastic, you know, it's not GM, but American car, your typical 90s American plastic cars, guys. Kids are in the back, they're having a great time flipping off all the traffic behind us. I'm kidding, of course. But I'm not gonna lie, that's probably something I had done myself when I was a kid in a rear-facing seat like that, but thankfully these are good kids. They're not gonna do stuff like that. We are almost to Maaco. I'm nervous because I got a feeling Paul's gonna look at this and be like, oh dude, there's gonna be a lot of labor involved in making this car look good again. But
in 2.3 miles, turn right
we'll be there in
240 Service Road.
We'll be there in about 3 miles, and we're gonna find out what Paul has to say. Well, we made it, guys. The car did absolutely great. Let me let these kids out. What'd you guys think?
That's awesome.
Yeah?
Yep.
Now if we could just figure out how to pop that damn window, I think that'd be really cool. I don't know. Figure that out another time, though. One of you guys can hold on to that for me. All right, let's go talk to Paul, see what he thinks. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, Paul hooked us up real good. I thought for sure this was gonna be a much more expensive paint job because there is a lot going on here, a lot of peeling, a lot of really nasty stuff. So I want you to look at this car one more time. Take a good look at it because this is the last time it's gonna look like this. All right, when it comes back, she's obviously not gonna look perfect, but I mean, come on, it's a 96 Ford Taurus, guys. You really want it to look perfect? Nah, it's never gonna look perfect. Look at all the peeling all down here, the fade right here where you can see clear coat peel and everything right here. It's real bad, guys. It's real bad. You've got right here too, all of this going on right there. Real bad, real bad. Yeah, so I'm not trying to make this car look like it's brand spanking new off the showroom floor, but what I am trying to do is make it look decent. I want it to look good. I want whoever buys it to be able to drive it and not be embarrassed, you know, driving around with all of this stuff going on up here, you know what I mean? That's the goal. Let's just try to make it look better so that the next person can have a car that they truly enjoy. And Paul hooked us up for a grand total of $600, guys. All of this. He's going to take care of all of this and paint it for. So you guys think that's a good deal?
Yes.
$600 to sand all this down and have to paint it?
Yep.
I agree. That's a damn good deal. So hopefully in, you know, a couple weeks or so, well, you guys will see it in this video, but for me in a couple weeks or so, we should be able to pick this thing back up. Big shout out again to Maaco, guys. 632-8838, area code 405 here on the south side of Oklahoma City. It's right off I-240 Service Road. Maaco Collision Specialist, guys. You make your car look new again. It doesn't cost as much as you think. They got good deals here, and this car is an extreme case. An extreme case with the amount of clear coat issues going on here for $600. Are you serious? $600? Come on down here, guys. Talk to Paul. Tell him Randy from Auto Auction Rebuilds sent you, or AAR Auto Sales. He'll know who I am. Come talk to Paul. I guarantee you they're going to hook you up with a good price to make your car look new again. Not sponsored. I'm paying full price out of pocket for all of this, guys. Not sponsored. Come check them out. Let's get back to it, guys. Should we do like a camera trick? Like it's not working. Hold on. Damn camera trick's not working. And we are back to Maaco over here on the south side of Oklahoma City off of I-240 off of Santa Fe. Phone number 632-8838, guys. Give him a call. Talk to Paul. Hey, there you go. Give him a call and talk to Paul. Tell him Randy from Auto Auction Rebuild sent you. Man, now she looks like a proper car, right? Now it looks proper. Look at that glisten, man. She looks sweet. Hey, I told you guys, man, Maaco takes care of it, man. Every time they make these old cars that look rough as hell, but may still be full of life. Nobody's gonna want them if they don't look good. Maaco could take these old cars and they can make them look good again, guys. I think he charged me maybe about $600 for this. It's a single stage paint job. This is not clear coat. Single stage, and they made the damn thing look good. Guys, it shines like a... Look at it. Look at the shine in that paint. It is absolutely beautiful. We still got a couple little things to take care of to finish it off right. I think maybe try to put some back to black on down here and on those roof rails and on these side strips here. We definitely need to find some hubcaps. These hubcaps look god-awful. Clean the tires, shine them up, and the dashboard, common issue, separating from the heat right there. We need to put some epoxy under that and find something to push down on it and hopefully hold that back down. But I think once we get that done, get the dashboard squared away where it's sitting where it needs to, some new hubcaps, some back to black, and some tire shine. Guys, this car is going to be phenomenal. She looks really good. She really does. I'll probably toss this floor mat away. Honestly, that floor mat with a hole in it, it just looks bad. It looks real bad. Probably better off just to toss that in the garbage and forget about it. I don't know. What do you think a car like this would bring, guys? You know, all cleaned up and everything. I'm still thinking this car should be, oh, what happened here? Ugh, I don't know what. Take that off. That's just making a mess of things. I still think this car should bring, I mean, unfortunately, it's just not a hot commodity item, guys. It's not a car that you're going to have a whole lot of people looking for, but it runs and drives great. If I remember correctly, it has all the windows working. It has cold air conditioning. I still think a car like this with 80-ish thousand miles on it should bring, I don't know, maybe 25. What do you guys think? Well, comment below. Tell me what you think it's worth. Right now, I'm going to go pay for it, get the keys, and we're going to drive it down to AAR headquarters where it's going to sit until I get the rest of my parts to finish putting it all back together again. And it's exactly the way I remember it. It runs, it drives, it actually rides very well. We're on the interstate, just cruising right along, man. She's having no issues at all. None. Okay, I got a few errands to run. I'm not going to take you guys along for the ride with me this time. This video is going to be just about the Taurus, getting it painted and taking it on a highway drive down to AAR headquarters. Looks like cruise control works too. No, it doesn't. Hold on. The cruise control does not work. All right. The radio has, for whatever reason, decided not to work. Not even the lights don't even come on anymore, guys. I don't know what's going on with that. But the AC is ice cold. That's really all that matters. It runs, it drives in a straight line, it doesn't vibrate, it doesn't have any funny rattles, noises. All the gauges are looking good. But, yeah, unfortunately, the radio stopped working and the turn signals I have to flash manually now. I don't know what's going on with that either. This is the thing about cars, guys. You think you want to get into the car game? You think you want to get into flipping cars? Well, maybe you want to think again, because you just got done spending $640 getting a car painted, only to get it back and find out that there are some things that ain't quite right. Maybe a blown fuse. It's hard to tell. We'll check into it though and see if we can't get her figured out. For now, let's get some. I don't even know which side the gas tank is on. Let's get some gas and get up out of here. Well, guys, we've been out running a ton of errands today, and Austin said we needed to stop and try this place called Dickey's Barbecue down here in Norman. He swears by this place.
I like it. I think it's amazing, but
oh, we're gonna try it out because I know barbecue.
Yeah.
I'll try it. Hey, I keep hearing this rattling noise, man. It's driving me crazy. I think my window's. No, it's not open.
Does this come down a little bit?
It could be. I've been hearing just some crazy. How does this window even? Guys, I can't figure it out. I could swear it almost. Oh, those struts are bad. That's the first time I've been able to open this window since I've had this car. I'm wondering if something down here is. No. I don't know, man. Maybe it's the window rattling. I'll just slam it real. Make sure this is. There we go. All right, I probably ought to put this in the car. Boy, she turned out pretty decent, man. And so far we are, let's see, we're in Norman now. So how far do we got left to get to to get to AR headquarters.
It's not that bad. We can go straight down.
What, another 40 minutes?
Yeah.
40 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, she's doing good, guys. She's doing real good. So I think she's gonna make it. I really do. I think she's gonna make it with no problems at all. And in fact, the turn signals are working now. All they needed was a little love, man. I had to grab the, just started jiggling the living hell out of it. And next thing you know, they started working on their own, man. So we got the turn signals working again. And all we got left to do is grab something to eat and drop this bad boy off at AR headquarters, guys. And then it'll be the end of the video. Man, that paint color is beautiful. Paint color is beautiful. I actually had one of these a long time ago, man, that I bought from I-40 Auto Auction here in, where was it? Del City? Same color and everything. Station wagon and everything too. And I literally spent every dime. I was big into flipping cars back then, like big into flipping cars. I literally had to go home and count change. Literal change to pay the balance of the car. It was an off-lease enterprise rental car. I spent every dime we had on it, and within 2 weeks, my ex-wife crashed it into an executive at a local bank's S-Class Mercedes that was so new, he didn't even have plates on it yet. That is when I learned that liability insurance is a really dangerous thing when you wreck into somebody's six-figure car and your insurance is only willing to pay out $50,000. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go grab something to eat, guys, and we'll be back to get this thing the rest of the way down to AR headquarters. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long day. It seems like, I think these videos aren't really helping, you know what I mean? It seems like everything just flies together like this, and everything goes on without a hitch, and let me be the first to assure you, man, what you see on video is nothing in comparison to what actually happened throughout the day. I'm glad today's over. The car made it down here with no problems. It looks good. We got a little bit more to do to it. I think it just wouldn't be right to send it on down the road without getting it finished. You know, I want the tires shined up. I want the interior wiped down. I want all the trim to be nice and black again. So I'm going to try some of that back to black. We'll see how that stuff works. And we'll do that in another video. Basically, the next video of this Taurus, hopefully, we'll be getting it all cleaned up and ready to go. Now, one thing I do want to point out is IAA never gave me a valid title to this car, and I've had this car like a month and a half. I'm still waiting on a title. I've called them pretty regularly, and so far IAA hasn't done anything to get me the title. They told me that they applied for a new title about a month ago, but I talked to a friend of mine who owns a tag agency. They said, nope, didn't happen. So I've got this car that even if it was 100% ready to go right now, I can't sell it. I can't send this car down to Weird Beard. They gave me a title to it, but the title they gave me is void. The original owner at some point had gotten a duplicate title to the car, and this is the title that was originally to the car. So the duplicate title is now the only valid title. I can't use the title they gave me at all. So the title they gave me is absolutely useless, which means right now I've got a car that should be ready to sell, and it's not. So I'm hoping the IAA gets it together, and they've said they were going to call me, and they don't call me back, man. I got to call them back. I'm actually very disappointed about this. I'm disappointed I even have to say something like this in a video. But I mean, I've done everything I can as far as making phone calls and trying to talk to people and get this resolved. And so far, you know, all I keep getting told is that a title's on the way. A title's on the way. Hopefully it actually is. I mean, otherwise all this was done to this car for nothing. And then I have to go through the process of filing a complaint with the Used Motor Vehicle Commission for them not giving me a valid title within 30 days of purchase. You're required in Oklahoma to submit a new title or a valid title to the purchaser of a vehicle within 30 days of purchase. For me, it's had to be over 45 days now, so I'm well into that, well past that 30 days, I should say. So, IA, if any of you bigwigs see this video, hey man, sorry to call it out. I mean, it is what it is, but I share all of my experiences, for better or worse. That's how that goes. I don't hush the things that you may not want me to say, and I do this all on my own, you know. So nobody's paying me to promote anybody. Generally speaking, I've had good experiences with IA. I found some pretty good cars there. I like them. I like the people there.
this is just one of those things that happens, guys, and it's another thing to consider when you're bidding on these cars. You know, if you go on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever, you get the title to the cars when you buy them. Like, you don't have to wait for a title to come in, you know what I mean? When you're buying from these places, sometimes stuff like this, I mean, this could have happened on a Facebook Marketplace or a Craigslist thing too, honestly. Is someone could have handed me a title just like IAA did, and it was a bad title. And then, you know, then you're really screwed. At least this way, I guess, there are some recourses. You can go back and at least get a refund on your purchase price of the car from IAA. At this point, though, now that I've paid like $950 for the car plus $640 for the paint job, I'm not really trying to go get my $900 back. You know what I mean? That doesn't work for me. I'd like to sell this car and make a profit on it. So I'll keep you guys updated as to what happens. Hopefully by the next video of this car, we get it cleaned up and I can tell you that IAA made it right, got me the title, and all is right with the world. I want to get out of here, guys. I am truly exhausted. Be sure to check out Austin Carr on YouTube, guys. Link in the comment section, link in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Auto Auction Rebuilds. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I will catch you all very soon in the next one. It just wouldn't be a video without little Junior here, would it? Would it? Huh? Wouldn't be a video without you in it, would it? Look at him. Yeah, I know. Chew, chew, chew. What is your deal with chewing? Look at him. This dog loves... You poor baby. You poor baby. You look so tired. I think he's tired. He's exhausted. He's an exhausted puppy. He works hard out here, guys. He does. He doesn't just lay around. He's actually out here working, chasing off raccoons, chasing off cats. Look at him. Look, bugs. He goes after spiders. He don't mess around. He doesn't care what it is out here. If it ain't supposed to be on this property, he goes out there and he runs it off. I've seen him chase armadillos too, man. Like, this dog is fearless. Armadillo is like 3 times the size of this little guy. Yeah. Only the people that stuck around to the end of the video is going to get to see Petey. Only the people that stuck around who gets to see Petey. Yeah, yeah. They're the true fans, huh? They're the true fans. All right, guys. Oh, he's getting vicious now. He's getting vicious now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got to go, Pete. What do you say? Ready to get out of here? Ready to get up out of here? Me too. All right, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.